Yes.
How's it
Get off
going?
your phone.
Okay. Well, hey, guys. Welcome to the IFM Podcast, episode number 10. I am one of your hosts, Juicy John. Joined with me by the amazing...
It's me.
It's Alex. Yes.
Yo.
All right. We got Jake the motherfucking snake and Tej Luigi, everybody.
Yeah.
Get off your fucking phone, TJ. Do you know what we're doing?
I can multitask.
Oh, my fucking God. Okay. All right. So, first up on the docket, we, well, we're going to talk about our favorite topic on the show. We're going to talk about relationships. Alex, I showed you a Reddit post the other day. Put it on the chat, and I want you to read the whole thing from start to finish.
That is quite an ask.
Jake and TJ and I are going to discuss. Jake, get off your fucking computer. Alex is going to read us something. And I want... What the fuck? Was that me?
That was me. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
He's got a lot of baggage.
Yeah, TJ, you need to stop. But before we do that, Jake, how was your week? Jake got a new job.
That's right.
You're a lawn man.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
Lawns aren't hard. Shoveling dirt is hard.
Shoveling dirt. Oh, fuck. Man. You know, I when I did that playground, I shoveled no, I had to shovel wood chips for the for the thing. You had to lay them out, put them in a wheelbarrow. Is dirt like heavy or something, or is it just a repetitive?
Dirt's heavy.
So like, okay, if you lift one shovel of dirt, is that heavy? Is it like?
Yeah, it's reasonably heavy.
Or is it the repetition?
Both.
Really? But you felt your back in the workout, didn't you?
I'm sorry?
You felt your back in the workout?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Alex, where's this fucking post?
Should I put it up over there?
Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, we're not going to
Why am I reading it if you can read it?
Well, I can't read it. And, like, what? We're not going to have a moment of silence where we, read the whole thing. Okay. It is a lot. But, just start.
Hold on.
Oh, fuck.
I'll start when I want to.
Oh, my God. Well, you guys can read ahead if you want. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Okay. GF pregnant by another guy after wild weekend of sex with him. Gory details inside. Thoughts appreciated.
That is the title.
That is the title.
Okay.
All right.
Me and my GF are both 30. We have good jobs, make a reasonable amount of money. We have been together for 5 years. I love her very much.
Get fucked up.
She is.
Is this bait?
She is, to be frank, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. She could easily be a model. She's many guys' ideal woman and a certain 10 out of 10.
It really happened.
This is bait.
Whenever she goes out, she gets hit on constantly.
Wait a second.
Whether I'm there or not.
When was this post made?
7 years ago.
7 years ago.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, it was a different time. Me, not so much. Although I have no problem attracting women. I'm above average, parentheses, 7 out of 10, parentheses, and take care of myself, but I could be a male model.
TJ's shaking his head. He's like, oh, shit.
Generally, our relationship has been fantastic. Neither of us have been unfaithful, and we are very much in love. I certainly love her very, very much.
Mm-hmm.
Last 6 or so months have been stressful, however. Work has been into overdrive for both of us, and although we've made a reasonable amount of money towards buying our first house, either of us getting home before 10 p.m. has been very rare. Basically, we've been exhausted and neglected in both sex and our relationship, although not for any other reason than time and being exhausted. My feelings haven't altered one iota, and neither have hers.
Mm-hmm.
Or so we thought.
Here
Fast forward to around 2.5 months ago, when we were both invited to separate reunions with old friends across the country.
Oh, fuck.
And we're not from the area we currently live, neither of us. It was a great opportunity for both of us to blow off steam after working so hard and neglecting life for a few months, although we were disappointed it wasn't going to be with each other. So we kissed, told each other.
This is the biggest bait I've
Jake,
fucking
you
seen.
need to wait.
It really
Told
happened.
each other
Oh,
how
yeah,
much
it happened. Where's the evidence?
we're going to love and miss each other, blah, blah,
We
blah.
got a
Went across the
fucking
country to a
story
hotel.
here.
She went to
The
hers.
details are just too much.
He's a good story
What do you
writer.
mean? That's how you know it actually happened.
No.
This seems like a fucking...
No, this is giant
movie.
fucking bait.
Let's
No,
just
it
say we had very
They
different
didn't use
weekends.
protection, obviously.
Huh? Well, that's
And he
'cause-
came in her mouth.
Dude,
She swallowed all over her face. Her
What do you
tits.
mean? Obviously, because
And
she's
inside
pregnant.
her several
she
times.
got pregnant.
It's a fucking bait.
No, it isn't. This
First of
actually
all,
happened.
it's on Reddit, so it's most likely fake. Second of all, the details.
What the fuck?
it's
Where
fake.
you like you keep on saying no, it happened. Like where are you getting this?
I'm telling. Okay,
You keep saying it happened
hold on.
because you read the
Okay,
story,
Can I
but,
let it finish? I am saying because of the amount of fucking details. It is. Jake is saying because there's so many details. So what should he have been like? Typically, if somebody doesn't give you details at all, like that raises into question the
but like the
authenticity
details
of it.
like are just too.
It's too baity.
It's role play.
What do you mean? I don't.
It's role play. She is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. But not you can't just say that. She could easily be a model. But that's not good enough.
Well, he's describing
She
her
is
beauty.
many guys ideal woman and a certain 10 out of 10.
So this guy's writing this whole thing after the fact, and he starts off
Yes.
with this whole thing is she's the most beautiful thing. I love her very, very, very much. After this happens,
Well, obviously that's why he's going. That's why he's on relationship advice.
I don't.
And nobody else called it out for being bait.
Like
the only person
she
calling it bait
basically
was Jake.
said she basically said every woman was getting wet just looking at him, and she was just high that this guy just on a high that this guy approached her. That's fucking fantasy.
Well,
She came back.
she's a 10 out of 10.
She was the
and
most
attractive
loving,
guy
attentive
came
girlfriend you've ever seen. I was so too tired, exhausted. She was like a Stepford wife in the weeks that followed. This is just fucking no. There's zero possibility of being mine. This is just retarded.
This actually, I'm telling you, it actually fucking.
Why, John? Why?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because
Tell me
of
why.
The details. The details
No,
prove to me. I mean, he's a good storyteller too. Apparently,
no.
he's going into detail about how attractive his wife is. Here, let me paint a picture of how attractive
His
my
dick
wife
was
is.
the best that she's ever seen. Like you're telling me that she had an affair, right? And they're sitting
Yes.
down discussing how big his dick was.
Yes, he asked for all the details.
He made her fucking measure it during one of their sex games. Who the fuck does that? Nobody does that.
I would. Shit, I think it's kind of hot. Alex, are you with me? Yeah, no. I think it's real.
The facts were horrifying and made me physically sick. I actually threw up. Basically, my
Okay,
girlfriend was this guy's personal porn star for the weekend. Some highlights. Like, it just doesn't scream real to me.
It doesn't scream real.
No,
It
it's
It
too
screams.
fake.
It screams fake.
Alex, what do you think? Did it scream fake?
I think it's potential for bait.
It's potential. Well, okay. Well, you can say that with anything. You can say, okay, but let's say,
Scroll down a little more.
let's say, roughest, most aggressive sex she has ever experienced. Is that bait? I don't think it's bait.
It's 100% bait.
No.
I will bet all my money that it is bait.
He threw it. It wasn't there.
What
Is it like copy pasta?
People just write this
Currently,
stuff as fucking
therefore,
role play.
I have a
Cuck
girlfriend
fantasy.
who is pregnant.
by a male model BDSM hero with a magic cock. No, if that actually fucking happened, you wouldn't fucking say that.
What if a man has a magic cock? You're not gonna say he's a
No,
magic
you're not gonna
cock?
fucking
Who is
say
going to
that.
have his baby?
Huh? What?
This
And
guy is
who is
like
so-
no. There's
what
no
the-
way this guy is truthfully saying that he sat down with his wife, talked about this guy, how this guy's dick was 9 inches exactly, how he came in her multiple times. He would not have.
Are you discounting a man cannot have a 9-inch dick and at the same time coming a woman 9?
That isn't what I
It's
said.
fine if I hate her for the rest of my life, even as long as I stay with her.
What?
Like, this is bullshit.
What?
He's saying he
Guys,
hates her for
I
the rest
hate
of
to
life,
break it to
even
you.
if he
I
stays
hate
with
to
her.
break it to you, but there are men this delusional.
No, this I
There
think
are
you're
men this
delusional.
delusional.
I don't believe the story.
Denial ain't
Even if
ju-
there is a man this
denial
delusional,
ain't just a river in Egypt.
Okay, even if this
that's all I
were,
gotta
like-
say.
even if this actually happened in real life, the person would not go on the Reddit, go on to say every single detail, like just making up this whole even bullet points on how my wife got
Good
fucked.
it's good
Like that's
format.
so retarded.
It's good for what? How
No.
would you convey? Well, you wouldn't
John,
have used the
you
bullet
are.
points.
If you believe this,
Would you have used dash? Would you have numbered the list?
If you believe,
I-
if you believe
I
this,
wouldn't have written
if you
anything.
if you believe this, you're retarded.
All right, guys, listen. It's okay. I don't think that's the point of it. Okay, whether or not you believe it.
What is the point?
Okay, the point was, and I was said, if this happened to me, like if events like this have happened to men. I don't think like this is some far fetched thing. There's never like your attractive wife is. Basically, the premise of it is my attractive wife cheated on me.
There
with
shouldn't be
an
any
attractive
question of
man.
what you do after this. There should be no question.
Okay, this subreddit relationship advice. If you go on it and look at all these posts.
The problem is it's going on it in the first place.
Okay, well here's the thing. But here's my point. Okay, TJ says, "Oh well, you shouldn't have to." TJ, you think
shouldn't
it's
have to what?
self-evident. You think it's self-evident because you're reading this. Like, come on, this is obvious. If you look at all these posts, you'll see a bunch of posts or people will literally say, my boyfriend or my girlfriend or boyfriend wants to go and like have sleepovers at like his other gender friend's house.
Okay.
And like these people are seriously coming here and saying, how should I proceed? What should I do?
How the fuck does that pertain to anything that happens in here?
Well, okay, you were saying that like to you this is self-evident, but I'm telling you that like, there are people this delusional, and I post on here saying like the most blindingly obvious things.
The point you made was like, okay, that's believable. That's to a certain sense like, oh, he's going over. Should I let him go over? Like
Okay.
that's something that would happen in real life. That's something that like people actually have problems with, and you would go to somewhere to talk about this.
Okay.
This is somebody going on the line, relationship advice, as if you need advice for this situation.
There are people that
you
need
go
advice.
in here and you type out like what looked like probably took like an hour or two of work just writing down about how many different ways your girlfriend got fucked by a BDSM master with a magic cock.
Magic cock. It was 9 inches.
Like no.
Okay,
listen. This is stupidly.
Okay, guys. Okay, the story. It's not like this hasn't happened. It's not like an attractive wife has not cheated on a man with a more attractive other. Basically, the point is like, okay, if this happened to you, like, I guess my question here is like, how do you come back from this? You're cheated by like someone who's objectively more attractive than you. Your wife.
Come
You
back
don't.
as in.
What do you mean? You mean
come back to this
divorce?
relationship.
No, like how?
Or you come
Okay,
back
I'm
as a
not saying come
person?
back to the relationship. I'm just like, how do you recover from this? Like,
What do you mean?
okay, this story. Like,
She was a bitch. Like,
Yeah, literally, just that's all you have to rationalize
Jake,
it in your head.
no.
like, she
What
was
you need to
wrong.
understand is like your manhood, your masculinity might be is shattered upon this. Like,
if you're a bitch.
Like John, you have to understand. Like, I'm sorry, but like none of us and like none of the people that I know are like you have to like realize that like when you're with a relationship with anybody, like in theory, like there's all
the grass is
basically
always greener on the other side.
no, like there's always gonna be like you're never somebody's first choice. Like, I mean,
I don't know about that, Chief.
okay, well, you know what, John, bring her in.
Okay,
Bring her in.
go on.
I guess what
go
I'm saying
on.
is like like, and I'm just saying I'm not like there's always gonna be like whether you're a girl or a guy, like there's gonna be some, I don't know, like maybe there's some celebrity or something that's you find super attractive, or maybe it's just a person, I don't know, some other model or something, or somebody that you saw in public that you just thought was so attractive. Like there's always gonna be somebody like that is more attractive than you or is more successful than you. I mean,
Yeah.
that's always going to be there. And so, but it's like the same with like, so, I mean, that's like, if you're a guy, like there's always going to be a guy that's more attractive than you, but at the same time, like if you have a girlfriend or something, there's always going to be somebody more attractive than your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even just physically. There's going to be there's girls out there that are potentially have like a better personality and are also better looking than whatever girlfriend you have. But like at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, those people exist in theory, but those aren't the people that chose to be with you. So like those people don't, like, they shouldn't really matter.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, just because there's like a person that's more attractive than, let's say you feel like you have a girlfriend. Let's say this person more attractive than her, but that person didn't choose to date you. So, that person shouldn't matter to you. So I guess what I'm saying is like with this, if this story isn't real, but if there's something that happened like this, it's like, well, like she's like in this, what I believe is a fake scenario. She's trying to come back to him, which was retarded, because like clearly she thought this, right? She thought this other guy was more attractive in this fake scenario. But the reason why it's stupid, is because she found him more like physically attractive, or just from like a sexual standpoint. But obviously, right, she doesn't think that, or this guy isn't providing for her, or isn't going to be in a committed relationship with her. So that's why she's going back to this boyfriend. But it's all about like what he chooses to do. So he just should choose to not,
Yeah, like if this were to happen, it's same as like you just gotta get through it and
like if you have a
girlfriend cheats on you like this.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's easy.
You drop your girlfriend.
Hold on, wait, listen. I understand. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you that you don't drop your. I think that's the first thing you should do. But like, I'm talking like the aftermath. Like,
yeah.
I mean, from the outside looking in, it's very easy. Like,
No, I know you'd feel awful.
But
right?
Yeah, it'd be shitty. Like just like any breakup would be.
Well, but you shouldn't feel, and you're gonna feel like you're less of a person. Probably you're gonna feel like inadequate. But at the end of the day, you weren't. It's not because you were inadequate. It's because you were betrayed.
He was.
No, you were betrayed.
He was inadequate.
Well, if he was, but then if he was 100% inadequate, then she wouldn't come back to him.
and she wouldn't have been with him in the first place.
Yeah.
She
Like,
wanted-
there's a reason she was there.
Okay. Well, I mean, okay.
If-
I mean,
well,
those
not
are
that this
those are
happened.
fair points. Those are fair points. I understand. Now, I guess I was talking about this with Alex the other day, and I was like, like if this happened to me, and because I was reading the story, and I was crying for this man. I cried, like my eyes watered for this man.
What the fuck?
It's a sad story.
It's a fucking fake story.
Oh, it's a sad story. I
The
mean,
fact that you read this and like actually
people,
believed it.
Hey, TJ, people cried at the end of Marley and Me. All right, what was that a real story?
No, I'm not like. Like I'm not laughing. I'm not like saying, "Oh my God, you should have cried." Like you shouldn't have believed the story.
I believe it. Like it's a tale as old as time. Fucking, a man loves a woman, or a woman loves a man. They get cheated on. And I was like, I'm like, if this happened to me, like, I don't know. Would I kill myself? I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't.
No, you should never kill yourself. I'm just like now, like at moments like that, like you're just at such a vulnerable. Like I don't know if I would ever stop.
Like, because the reason why, like, there's a reason why people get into like a relationship that's committed. It's because like you can, like, in theory, with like most relationships, like in theory, either person could go out and have sex with more attractive people, like in theory. But just because you could have sex with more attractive people doesn't mean that you could necessarily like have
That's a good
them
point.
in a committed relationship.
Yeah, I think
So like you can choose. You can you could diet a bunch, and you could, like, or if you're if you're a guy, you just work out a bunch, and you maybe you get like a better job, and you spend all your money on looking good, whatever, like, and you just go out, and then because like there's girls out there that are super attractive, but they don't want a relationship, like, or maybe you're not as attractive, but you find a girl at the right time that's super hot, and like you're the best option, so she'll fuck you. But that's like you can get that, but that's way different than like having a committed relationship. And so like if you want that, then you're not going to just be looking at the best looking person.
Yeah, I guess it's a lot like video games. No, hear me out. So like
Okay.
you get a lot of video games where it's like and just why like some people are so afraid to like switch on to new video games. Like people play the same game because of, in a lot of ways, a lot of the reason why people stay in relationships is because they're invested in it. Like they put so much time and energy into it that to just leave it, the longer it goes, the harder it is to leave. And so with like a video game, take League of Legends, a fan favorite here. When you put so much money, so much time, it's very hard to just leave it one day. You put all this work into it. It's very, and so in that respect, I guess, a relationship is somewhat similar in that you're not really going to leave something that you've invested so much time in.
Well, it's harder to.
Yeah, it is.
Some
It is.
cost.
Some people do, but only if like the benefits really outweigh the negatives. But yeah, no. So yeah, no. We should. I mean, you're right. And maybe I was looking at it too bleakly, but no, I did weep for that man. I was like, holy shit, because there are men like that everywhere. And
Yeah.
But on to our second topic. Are you ready for a new topic, TJ?
Sure.
All right. So there was a subreddit, which I had a lot of issue with. I didn't really have so much of it. I felt it was very one-sided.
What's the
It
subreddit?
was called Chad fishing.
Chad fishing.
Why do you care?
What do you mean? Why do I care?
Well, tell us why.
Is that catfishing but with just attractive dudes?
Oh, you didn't hear? I thought you would have heard about it.
No.
No, it's basically like guys. Oh yeah, okay. Well, then you just explained it.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Yeah, no. Guys would go on Tinder or any dating site. They would post a very attractive man. Typically, they would give them very questionable bios. I think one of the more popular instances was someone created a bio for a guy. They put pictures of a very super attractive man, but in the bio it was what was it? It was in the bio like he admitted to being a child molester, and he still got matches. He got matches
What
with
the
girls.
fuck?
I mean, the girls he was getting matched with. I think Alex has the photo or something. Actually, I think I sent it to Alex. Look at our private messages on Discord. I think you'll see the image that I gave you that I said I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, it's up there.
Are they all like creepy looking girls or what?
I mean, there's some of them are fairly attractive, but I mean,
I mean, you
actually,
can be
no, I
creepy
take back-
looking and attractive. Like,
But I mean, like, okay, so like the girls are basically so he says, I'm a child molester or whatever, and the girls are like, oh, I know, but you've like they're very forgiving about it. They're very forgiving. Like they're like, oh, but you made a mistake and that's okay.
what the fuck?
And then it's like okay. And my problem was not like, yes, it's great that we are now seeing well, it's not even that we are now seeing. Like, it's really just pointing out something everybody knew. The only true bias in life that actually exists, you can make an argument that maybe racism, doesn't in the modern world anymore. Maybe you can be that sexism doesn't exist in the modern world anymore. But let me tell you, one of the biggest discriminations that occur every day that you probably can never legislate against: attractiveness. And this goes to show.
You mean just physical?
Just physical. You can get away with fucking murder
No.
if you're physically attractive.
No.
There was a guy who I don't know what.
But see,
He was a criminal, and
Okay.
he committed a crime.
I might have seen.
And
Talking about the model dude.
Huh? Yeah, he got a mugshot. He
Yeah.
becomes a model.
Yeah.
That murder was. Oh, this is the image I showed Alex, and he is very on about his history of child rape. That's what he looked like. Chad explains. These are the girls. Okay, first girl. I mean, she's not super attractive. She's okay. Like, I feel like he probably could have put, like, if he was really getting that, like, if he was getting like 10s, but I mean, she's like a 6, or maybe a 7. Okay, and you can read it.
It was only one kid. What the fuck?
Yeah, no.
What'd she say?
It was in your guys' Discord that I got it from. You guys didn't read this? I thought you went on the subreddit, Jake. No. Well, you gotta talk in the mic if you're gonna say no. He said no, everybody.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
What
That's
the
crazy.
Fuck? Scroll
Yeah.
down more.
There's more. There's this girl's actually, she's not bad.
Haya.
I think it's just a good picture. And we matched. Haya. Huh. Oh my god. No. And yeah, this girl here, this her
2.5. What the fuck?
I don't rape anymore. That's cool. Dab.
Yeah.
No. All right. So obviously, yeah, like that's a problem. But
Oh, this one's funny. Like this one, I don't understand this girl. Like, she had the biggest tits out of them all, but I don't think she was the most attractive.
Scroll down.
This one was funny.
Forget it.
This is epic.
What if that was bait? We
No,
believe this. We
no.
believe this is real. We're like, yeah, this conversation.
Oh no, I
she
believe
really
this.
said that.
No, I guess the only thing with this is like
Your photos just made my day. Opener. Okay, listen. This one's the most hilarious. Look, keep reading. This last one. I think this is the last one. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, oh, there.
So it wasn't a baby or anything. What are you up to though?
What?
no, I'm just reading it.
You read the whole thing?
Yeah.
Is there more after that, Alex?
No.
Yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
I thought you went on the server. You didn't see it. I thought this was like posted at the top, or it was pinned. Was
What?
it?
It's
Subreddit
banned,
one.
dude. I can't look at it.
Well, when it was the subreddit was this was.
I didn't
also
look at it
stuff.
before.
Okay. All right.
So I guess the only thing with that is like I believe those are real, but doesn't this kind of fall into the thing where all the on like talk show or not talk shows like late night shows where they like go around, they like survey people like you know, like what was the one I think we always or like people would show or like I always remember was the one that was like, should we end women's suffrage, right?
Uh-huh.
And like because people think suffrage is like suffering and because they're stupid. But have you seen clips like that where they go around
Yeah.
and like everybody sounds like a complete like brain dead,
Yeah. I've seen
right?
that.
And it's like, okay, like those are like the ones that they have of people acting like brain dead, like those are real. But like you kind of know that they had to go around and like a lot of people just gave normal answers and they don't show the normal ones.
Uh-huh.
So like I guess what I'm saying is like I think those are real.
Yeah.
But like they're not showing
Well, I
any
think
of the
they're real,
ones
too.
where
I
they're
don't
like
think they're fake.
they just you don't see the ones that didn't match. Right?
Yeah, you only see 4. He only shows you 4. Like
right.
if he like the implication here is he matched with hundreds of women, but he's only showing you 4 for some reason.
Well,
Like
maybe
if it's truly
maybe
this
there's
list could
more.
have gone on.
I
And
don't
on.
know. Maybe there's more.
I mean, there's a whole subreddit dedicated to it, so
Right.
obviously.
So
Um,
I mean, I think they're real. What does it really say? I don't know.
Who's this?
I forget who that is. Anyways, But what was I gonna say? Oh, but then you're sort of like, but it's like it's not like you're just going. It's not like you're getting an even like you're not getting a random survey sample. Like you're going like you're posting a picture of a very physically attractive guy on Tinder, and then you are posting in your bio that you molested a kid. So of course, like you're basically doing it, and if you match with enough people, you're basically doing it.
Yeah.
So he said himself, right, that he matched with hundreds of girls.
Yeah.
Right. So basically, like what he was doing by going on Tinder using a physically attractive picture and putting that in the bio is like he was going out looking for girls that would not care about that, and you could argue whether they were just okay with it or they didn't care about it at all, or you could argue whether they just didn't care about it because they just wanted a one-night stand or something. Or
they didn't read the bio at all and just looked at his phone.
Or they didn't read it. Well, in this case, I think in those four he showed that.
Yeah, those four read it.
So
yeah,
what does it really mean? I don't know if it's really anything new.
Yeah, because here's my thing. Okay, they post this flip side, but then I'm thinking like, okay, say you did I don't know, Stacy fishing, post an attractive girl, and she says she's a child molester. It wouldn't even like honestly, like
you'd have to find something like equivalent or something.
Like no, same thing, child rape, like child rape.
Yeah, I guess.
And it would say it was even younger than what he did. Say she like raped infants. She could get away with it.
Yeah, probably.
I bet she would get more matches than this guy did.
Probably.
I mean, like,
well,
and so
I don't necessarily agree with that, but I mean,
I think that's true
because
I think I think the reason why people wouldn't match with this guy is because like, well, they think he's a bad guy, but then like even if they didn't think he was a bad guy, they would be like, and they like even if they wanted to have sex with him, they would be like less inclined to do it because if they think he's a child molester, even if they don't think it's like, even if they don't have a moral issue with it, which they should, even if they don't have a moral issue with it, they might like be like just concerned for their own safety. Whereas like if it's a girl that said like she did something to kids, like most guys aren't going to be like they're not going to be fearing for their physical safety. Like like if it's just like a normal.
Say she's like convicted of like chopping her ex-boyfriend's balls off.
Well, that's then I would be maybe concerned about my physical safety.
Shit. Oh shit. Yeah, but okay. But yeah, no. So I mean, okay, and so that's about like the point here isn't that like but like attractive people can get away with murder. Like they can do as they please, and like they say because they're attractive. I'm not saying okay they can do as they please, but their consequences are far less than that of.
Not in the eyes of the law, but maybe in other.
Maybe, dude.
I wouldn't say
a big titty blonde goes
like,
up during her
like
sentencing
like
hearing.
the law, like it's decided by a judge and a jury, so like they're gonna be more inclined if the person's attracted to be like lenient.
Yeah, dude. You mean
I'm not saying it's like 100% like you can do exactly whatever you want if you're attractive. I don't think that's true, but it certainly helps.
Listen, you mean tell me a big booty, brunette, big titty, blue eyes fucking comes up to that, she's convicted of, I don't know, child rape, and that judge is,
and Judge Judy's there, and then she's like, I don't give a fuck about your attractiveness.
Okay. Here's the thing. It happens all the time. These teachers that rape their students, they get off scot-free. Practically scot-free. Whereas if it was a guy that did it to a he's getting the slammer. Actually, I think in that it just benefits you to be a woman, not really so much attractive.
You may be wrong. Last two things I've heard on the news of that actually happening, the woman went to jail for a while. Both cases.
What I'm saying is that while she may have suffered consequences, they would far less of the than she would have otherwise received if she was either uglier or a man. So yeah. And so that's the point I don't get about the Chad fishing. And I think it just so many of these movements are just centered around hate. Like you talk to a lot of people and like they're like, I hate women because this. In like, oh, look at all this, look at how vain and blah 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 and just terrible they are. And it's just like I don't like I think there's a kind of comfort for your priors or your beliefs being validated or whatever. But I don't know what it does for you in the long term. And we were talking about this before the podcast. But I don't know what it does for you in the long term because you just end up miserable. Like at that
I
point,
don't
like
think it helps. Yeah. I don't
it like you're never going to, like, okay, if you truly believe this and you buy into all of this, like what do you like? What gets you out of bed in the morning? Like, and I was making this point earlier. Like, if you really believe like there's nothing you can do and there's no hope, like for women or whatever, like just imagine if you applied this thought process to any other part of your life, your professional career. There's no chance for me. There's no hope. I'm stuck where I am, and that's who I am, and that's where I'll always be. Like if you would never progress. Nothing would ever. If you applied this to any other part of your life, nothing's changing. Nothing's changing. And some people will say, well, that's not what we promote. We promote this is how women are, and because it's how women are, we need to adapt and improve ourselves. And so they say go to the gym, get ripped and whatever. But I always feel like the underlying premise of that is that while they may say that they're not doing it for women, I always feel implicit they are doing it for women. The only reason they're going to the gym, getting jacked, getting, striving for higher paying jobs is because of women. When, I mean, I guess I'm going to sound incoherent here, but they shouldn't be doing it for women. You should always do these self-improvement things for yourself. I guess I don't know where I'm going here. But yeah, you should always do these self-improvement things for you. But they always say that like they're doing it but they're not, because this is their whole thing is women are like this, and in order to improve yourself, your sexual marketplace value, which is a summation, which is an algorithm that takes into account your status, your money, and your looks. Fun fact. I actually studied this. So it's out of 10. So basically, what you have is you have your status. It's out of 10. Typically, basically your status is like your social standing. If you go out a lot and party a lot, and you have a lot of friends, you're 10. But like if you're a child rapist and whatever, and you're like committed, you're 1 in status. Okay. And so you have looks. You know what that means out of 10. Then you have money out of 10. Basically, it starts a 10 out of 10 is somebody that makes $100K or more a year. That's a 10 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 is somebody that makes $90K. Okay, and you get it. So what you do is you take into account all those three, add them up, and then divide it by 3. You get the average, and that is your sexual marketplace value. Fun fact, in case you wanted to know how to calculate your sexual marketplace value, mine is not so great, apparently. I'd probably be like a 4. Because my status is probably a 3, my money is a 3, my look.
How do you figure out your status level?
Basically, how often you go out, how many friends do you have, how social are you? You have to be somewhat honest, because obviously nobody else can really rate. Your status is probably the hardest one to judge by yourself. But I would say, I'm a 3 in status.
What's my status, John?
You're like a 6 or a 5. But yeah, I'm a 3, so I don't know. I don't like to rate my looks, so I'd say I'm a 3 in status, a 3 in money, because I only make $30K a year. I'm a 3 in status, 3 in money. I don't know. How would you guys say I am looks wise?
0.
Thank you, Jake.
Move your head. What do you want to hear, John?
Alex, what am I looks wise?
5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
No, you're better than that. You're at least a 6.
A 6.
At least.
At least a 6.
6 or 7. Does that make you feel good, John?
At most. What am I at most? A 10. Okay, let's go low end. Say I'm a 6. 6 plus 3 plus 3 is what? That's 12. Divide by 3. I'm a 4. See, I told you. I was like, my sexual marketplace is a 4 out of 10. And you guys can go home and calculate yours accordingly. Jake, you're about a 6. TJ's about a 6. Alex is about, I'd say he's a 7. Yeah, no, and that I'm talking about looks. I'm not talking about your whole sexual part. But yeah, you can go there and you can calculate it yourself. But
I'm an 8.
yeah, the whole reason they go to the gym, they try to get their money and whatever, is so they can increase their so they can get more women. Like, it's a whole mythology that while it seems to promote like independence from women, their lives revolve around women. And yeah, and at the same time, there are other segments of it that preach the gospel of despair, like the MGTOW movement, which have you guys ever gone in the MGTOW subreddit?
What are we talking about again?
MGTOW's retarded. Don't go on there.
Which is okay.
I feel like
It is retarded.
Yeah.
All right. But
what was the point?
I don't know. I'm just talking, man. Do you have something to say? Is there a new topic you'd like?
You're fine. Continue.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, no. If you've ever been on the MGTOW subreddit, it basically is just we hate like. In case you don't know what MGTOW stands for, it's men going their own way.
Yeah, I go my own way.
Yes. But if you go on their subreddit, it is constantly posts of women after women after women after women. Like, oh, woman like screws man in matrimony case, or like, oh, woman chops man's balls off and like, and The View laughs at it or whatever. It is not men going their own way. This is men's lives revolved around women, constantly talking about women, constantly discussing women. Nobody's going their own way in this one. Their lives revolve around women. And, yeah. And so, I mean, that's just kind of the, I don't know. It's, and then, they say, oh, because of this, we should never approach women. And, there's more of that gospel of despair, of that, like, despair, ye who come here, because, you will fail. And, I guess my point here is, you apply this thought process to any other part in life, and you're just fucking doomed. New topic now, because TJ's ready for a new topic. TJ,
AMD's new lineup of CPUs coming out within the next month.
Really?
7. Actually, it's in the next
2 months.
7.
No,
I heard Intel had to lower their prices.
It's like in
AMD's coming back.
It's like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
AMD's coming back.
You should. Did you take a look at
Coming
any
back
of
to
it?
the trash can?
No. I would say they jumped out of the trash can and replaced
Intel's
Intel.
on suicide watch. John, let me tell you, Intel can't compete.
The 3850X.
The 3850X.
I believe it's 3950.
Is it the 3950? I know there's a 3800, and then it might be a 3950, but it's pretty good. It's rivaling the 9900K. I think. Actually,
these numbers.
AMD had better single core than the 9900K.
Oh.
Better single core.
Okay.
It's true, John.
All right.
The fucking,
Intel hard cope.
Hard cope. Actually, AMD's in the future.
All right. Well, we'll see.
John,
We'll
you
see
can have
We'll see.
16 cores and 32 threads on a normal desktop motherboard.
No problem.
That's
You don't even have
nuts.
to. If you have AM4, you don't have to get a new You don't have to get a new chipset.
Okay.
Same chipset.
All right. Well, I don't buy AMD products because I have a big penis. So.
Oh, you're living in the past.
How do you figure that, John?
Huh? How do I figure that? I look at it every day.
You're how do you feel?
I look at it every
how do you
day.
feel making
God
buying
damn,
decisions
it's huge.
on a 5-year-old information, John?
Ooh.
What? My penis has been this big for 5 years.
John, like you're making purchasing decisions based on very old information.
What makes you think this is old
Like when you bought your processor, what, 2013, 14?
That was a while ago.
Like, there's no doubt that Intel processors were better.
Yeah.
But things have changed, John.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm loyal to Intel.
Oh, you're
Why?
just saying you're living in the past.
Intel isn't loyal to you, John.
Huh? Well, I'm loyal.
This is like John, like this is like being loyal to like a hot girl that like you're not in a relationship with.
I'm familiar.
Wow.
I'm
Shit.
familiar with that.
Like John, like Intel doesn't give a shit about you.
Well, does they? Oh yeah, AMD. Wakes
AMD's
up,
the cute
has a
Korean
picture
girl.
of Jake. Caresses it.
No,
They
it's
do.
not
AMD's
profit
the
motive.
cute Korean girl scared to.
I forgot that AMD is a
Win your heart over.
non-charity organization, or is a non-profit organization.
Here's a problem. No, John, I'm not saying you should be loyal to either, but you definitely shouldn't be loyal to Intel, especially now.
Intel cares about me.
Just take a look at the facts, John.
Intel thinks about me.
AMD wants you.
That's right.
Intel, they're celebrating Pride Month.
Yeah, so is every other fucking
No,
holiday.
AMD, go on their website.
AMD's been
Alex,
about
go on
pride.
AMD's website. I want to see how they're celebrating Pride Month. This will determine what my next processor is.
Oh, so if they're okay with the gays, you'll be able to hop in?
I'll jump on. If I see a rainbow-colored anything on AMD's website, I will buy an AMD
AMD
processor.
named a best place to work for LGBT equality.
Bullshit.
Oh
That's
my
propaganda.
gosh.
Let me see their website. That'll be the answer.
Look at all those colors.
Shit, I don't see rainbows.
down.
Alex, come on, find at least one.
What the
rainbow.
fuck? I love AMD now. No, I'm just.
Rainbow.
It's colorful.
Oh, okay. Go
They
on
got some
Intel's site.
colors, dude.
Go on Intel's
So
site.
you're telling me
please.
that Intel is gay? That's what you're
I'm
I'm
telling
telling
me.
you that Intel is a
John
friend of
is
the gay.
choosing the gay side.
Watch,
It's okay.
It's gonna be rainbow everything. Okay, all right.
There's
Wow.
zero rainbow.
Is this what I'm
This
seeing?
is
Are there
less than
zero?
AMD. This is
Wow, are there less colors than AMD?
wow. This is
they're more
shitty.
professional. They're you
Oh,
know,
oh, oh.
rainbows are a little childish. I
Let's
gotta
be real
say.
here, guys.
All right, pride.
Searching pride. I'm looking for pride.
Come on, here we go.
No pride here.
Oh, drone light. Oh, drone. Oh, global diversity. There, we found it.
AMD is
Vietnam.
very red-pilled.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Listen, here, let me show you. Intel Pride.
AMD's the way to go. That's
I'm
all
gonna
I gotta
Google
say.
Intel Pride Month, and I'm gonna come up with something.
All right, let's just fucking drop the pride shit.
Drone light show. Go back. Oh
What?
my God.
This is
What?
Control Shift T.
So okay. Oh yeah. Of course, Shake is against the pride shit. Of course.
Not against it.
Of course.
We're just dropping it.
Oh, okay.
Like you're trying to use that as like buying criteria, even though you're not going to buy anything.
That's why I don't eat a Chick-fil-A.
No, it's not. You just don't live near one, and
You
don't
don't
wanna buy it.
either.
John, if we
I
were
don't
to
yeah, I don't
I
either.
probably live closer to that one than you do.
Yeah, you probably do. But,
See?
but like if you really liked it, you would go anyway.
I've never been there.
See,
Okay.
John, if we were to take you, you would not say a single word against it. You'd be like,
No.
okay, guys, I'm glad to hang out with you. Let's go to
I
Chick-fil-A.
would charge out. I'd be like, these motherfuckers hate gay people.
You're gonna walk into a Chick-fil-A.
John, tell me, who? Look, this is what I want you to do, John. I want you to bring your close gay friend on the podcast.
Fuck, I don't have a gay friend. Allison.
Allison.
Yeah, Allison. Allison, I'm sorry. I have Allison.
John, bring your close gay friend on the podcast and have him talk about Chick-fil-A.
All right. Okay.
Who's your gay friend, John?
Allison.
That's not a real person.
Yes.
You don't
Right.
talk to girls.
A man named Allison.
He's a man. He's on the T part.
What?
LGBT.
The T part.
Trans.
So
Oh.
he's not gay, or he is gay.
She. It's Allison.
She, and so she likes what, girls or guys?
Earlier
She.
you said he.
Yeah, she.
So does that mean you're using the wrong pronouns?
No. Allison. I got her confused.
Allison
with my
likes
other
girls or
friend,
guys.
huh? Austin was my other friend.
Oh, so you don't respect your
Oh,
friends
he's
enough
gay.
to differentiate
Why
them?
would you call Austin gay if he isn't?
He is gay,
How's
but
he gay?
I got the two confused.
Oh, you're choosing for him whether he's gay or not?
No, he is gay.
This seems a little bigoted to me.
Austin didn't say he's attracted to men, so
Well, we're talking about two different Austins. I have other friends. That Austin you're talking isn't even my friend. I have another friend. named Austin.
Who's? How'd you meet this friend?
Pride event. We were just, I was there for the community.
You're just embracing the pride, and you're like,
Yeah.
damn, I wish I
You
had
guys
a
ever
gay
do
friend.
yoga? You guys ever do yoga?
No.
I don't go to pride events.
I was going to do a yoga course this Saturday because I like to do something new every weekend. So this was going to be a yoga thing. I bought the yoga mat and I bought the ticket. But
Sorry.
I didn't go because I slept in. But I was thinking like it would be a good place, just meet people and everything. Yeah, I didn't go. But has anyone ever done yoga? Oh, another thing I want to do was Brazilian jiu-jitsu. But then I looked up how much that shit cost. It's like $1,000 for a year. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, a year. I mean,
No, I'm expecting like $30 a month. Like these motherfuckers, like $100 a month. I'm like, what the fuck? I'll never learn. I'll just watch like kung fu movie. I'll just watch a Jet Li movie if I want to know how to fucking fight. But like, yeah, no, I just wanted to do. It's probably because fucking Joe Rogan. It's like the meme Brazilian
Yeah, I
jiu-jitsu.
know.
But yeah, no. But I always thought it'd be cool, like well-rounded. Like along with going to the gym, I can supplement it with learning to fight. If you had to do a martial art, which one would you do, Jake?
probably jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, teaching.
Because jiu-jitsu has like a bunch of different martial arts mixed in, right?
Really? I don't know.
That's what I thought it was.
Like,
How much would you, John? How much would you pay per month for jiu-jitsu training?
I was expecting like $40 a month. I was
What
expecting.
would you pay? Would you pay $60?
Yeah, I'd be
$60
pushing it, but
seems
I'd
like
pay
a-
$60.
What about
normal.
$70? $70.
70's pushing it. I
Okay,
think
here's the thing.
my
If it's
limit is
$1,000 a
100.
year, it's $80, $83 a month.
Oh, really? Really,
So.
is it? 83 times 12. That's 1,000. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, really? 83 times 12?
83.33, yes.
You just do the math over there?
calculator.
It's 996. Let's get some facts.
83.3333 repeating.
Oh, he's being clever here.
It's always going to be slightly less than 1,000.
Yes, it will always be slight. I'm right. But yeah, okay, but no, it was too expensive. I gotta fucking. I'm not doing that fucking shit.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I could do karate.
I was thinking Muay Thai.
I could do YMCA karate.
YMCA karate.
Do was it Aikido or something?
No, Muay Thai.
That's a new one.
Those are taught in the same gyms as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because a lot of the gyms say
Karate,
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and all that.
Let's do boxing, John. Let's do boxing.
They say that's the cheapest, but I don't know how much that costs.
Boxing is not really good for self-defense, I don't think.
Huh?
I don't know. Oh, I think I know who that is. Yeah, MMA.
Is it a girl?
Jiu-Jitsu, same thing.
Yeah,
There you
we're
go.
going to go to an MMA. That's the only place you can go to learn fucking
Jiu-Jitsu?
Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, and all that. You have to
I
go.
was thinking about
There's a
learning Muay
mixed
Thai.
martial arts gym, but there's this really good one by where I live.
Go to MASH.
Yeah, that's the one. Fucking yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, MASH.
It's right by where I live. It's in the same city as me. Yeah.
Yeah, you just had to.
Yeah, no. But yeah. I mean, there's only one MASH gym. Yeah. Also named after the popular TV show. But that was too expensive. That was like $300 a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
So I couldn't do that shit. Like they'll do summer programs like 600 something. I'm like, oh god, is that me?
I think Alex farted.
Alex, did you fart?
This is slander.
I believe Alex farted.
But
So-
yeah, so no. But I was always, I don't know. Like, if I learn, I would just be more confident. Like, I feel like by learning martial arts, you become more like. Some guy starts talking shit to you, you're like, all right, come on, bitch. Like, let's see what you can do. Like, you're no longer afraid of getting your ass kicked anymore, because now you can whoop anybody's ass.
Do you like walk up to people and they're afraid they're gonna kick your ass?
Every so often.
Wait, what?
I've
Do I
actually
walk
never-
up?
I've never
Do I
had that
walk up to
problem.
people and I'm afraid they're gonna kick my ass?
Yeah, I've never like. I mean, I guess just 'cause
I'm
a big
afraid like
dude,
we'll
but,
have to fight. Like, I'm not. This isn't like every day I go out and like I'm in fear of my life. But like sometimes like
Yeah,
there were times
you go
that-
to your software engineering job and you're afraid of everybody there's gonna beat the shit out of you.
no, there's sometimes like in high school gyms like the testosterone like guys.
high school gyms.
When did you go to the high school gym?
Huh? What? No, it's when I was in high school. And some guy would get angry at maybe something I said or didn't say. He'd want to fight. Like if I knew martial arts, I'd be like, all right, come on, bitch. You really want to
Alright,
do
John,
this?
you want
I'll
to do
take-
jiu-jitsu or what?
I'll take you on.
Are we doing jiu-jitsu?
Go to a boxing gym. I could. But
You-
boxing
let's do
is the
boxing.
cheapest. But you said it's not good for self-defense.
It's not as good as jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, I think boxing's cool.
Honestly, I guess
I
against
think
that,
boxing is more of the sports
Yeah.
side than like actually fighting people in public.
here's the thing. Against the average person, if you know how to box,
Yeah, no,
You
you'd fuck up
probably-
somebody who doesn't know how to fight if you know how to box. I mean,
like-
I feel like that's for any.
I mean, yeah.
Like
So
anything.
it's like if you just even if you didn't know, like yeah, maybe it's not the best, but like yeah, maybe if I'm going up against like a jujitsu master, like me knowing how to. Dude,
Jiu-jitsu's
this guy
dumb.
thinks everything's fucking dumb. Dude, fuck this guy. Fucking
One
bitch.
viewer. Well, fuck this guy.
Everything.
One person talking.
Every
shit.
fucking thing.
Fuck this guy.
What the?
Jiu-jitsu is faggy dumb.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know this person. I recognize this talking style.
Okay. All right, loyal viewer. What kind of martial arts? What martial arts should we learn? Don't say MMA.
Isn't MMA like?
That's just broad.
Yeah. Okay.
Do stand up in ground.
So MMA is that like?
But MMA is just broad, isn't it? It doesn't refer to a specific kind.
Yeah, MMA is
It's
just
mixed
like-
martial arts.
It's just fighting.
Like you can't just learn MMA.
I used to do taekwondo, right? I hated
judo
so much.
and boxing. All right, there you go.
I hated what did I hate so much? I did taekwondo and I hated it because what we would do is so the fighting part was very limited. Most of it was you do these stupid fucking forms. Like it would be like a sequence of like moves you perform and you have to do it with like great technique, but you're not fighting anybody. You're just dancing around like doing these movements, blocks and whatnot. And like it was I hated it. And you'd get graded on it, and if you wanted to advance in a belt, you'd have to do it. And I only got up to orange belt and I quit. But yeah, I can say I'm an orange belt in Taekwondo.
How many above the starting belt is that?
So you have a white belt, you get a yellow belt, and then you get an orange belt.
Good job.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say I did it for long. I didn't like it. It's not like I became a master. I became a 5th Dan black belt, and then like I quit. But yeah, no. So yeah, and that was my expenditure. But I want to go back. Like, I want to like. Ever since I saw Fight Club, like I want to get my ass kicked a bunch of times in the gym.
You can fight right now, John.
Shit.
I said I want to get my ass kicked, Jake.
Shit.
I didn't want to kick someone else's ass.
Wait, who won last time?
I won.
Jake won last time?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys got to go
Jake's
again.
imagination is telling everyone. Alex recorded what happened last time in case Jake forgot.
Well, we were just doing.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Whose belly was sticking out as he was trying to get out of a submission hold?
you didn't allow striking. You know, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, we're still not allowing striking. I don't want to have to knock you out. Oh my God.
Talking some mighty talk there, John.
Yeah. No, I don't want to lay you flat on your ass.
Jake is over here seething.
He's fucking. The body temperature of
Knuckle
the
clenched.
room
Knuckle
shot
clenched.
up.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Put on cam. Let's go. You getting tired, John?
Yeah, I'm tired of your bullshit.
Doubt it.
All right. Okay. Any more topics?
I don't know. You know, that one thing happened.
What one thing?
You know.
No, I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I never fucking know. Alex, give us a topic. Any topic.
Fuck you.
Is
Are germs real?
Yeah, germs are fucking real. You fucking idiot.
Are they though?
Like what kind of germs?
Or
I
is it
can't
just
see 'em.
sinful essence?
Dude, I don't see germs,
Are
so they're not
germs
real.
I don't know. I don't know.
Are women real? It's a joke. John,
Yes.
were the moon landings real?
Yes, they were. I don't understand.
Why were they faked?
Why were they fake? Why did Stanley Kubrick? Who's fucking static? TJ, is that you? You calling the static? Okay. Why were the moon landing? No, they weren't.
Why did they fake the moon landings, John? Why did they do that?
Hmm?
Why did they do that?
No, the moon landings are real.
Why are we trying to visit Mars?
Huh?
Because it's a scam.
No.
You guys hear about Bella Thorne?
Who the fuck is Bella Thorne?
She's hot. Well, she used to be hot.
She was like a Nickelodeon star, and then she grew up to do like a lot of
You can
drugs
see her
and shit.
nipples on the internet.
Yeah, apparently, she was getting like some hacker hacked into her phone or some bullshit, got all her nudes, and like threatened to post it.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Fuck you! I'm free. Here are my nudes. You can't post these."
Yeah,
without
there was
my-"
a band that did something similar.
Yeah.
Like, I forget the name of the band, but they got. Oh, really? This is it? You can just see her nipples.
Yeah, so she like posted it herself, like, "Oh, you can't post these because like it's my choice, yada yada yada, blah blah blah." I think like apparently she was like writing a book and it's coming out recently. And I think she like faked the whole thing just to get
Just a
publicity.
ghostwriter.
Well,
Belle Delphine nudes, are those?
here's the
real?
thing. She's not really that attractive, Bella Thorne.
She was attractive.
She
Oh my
was,
gosh.
yeah. She got really
Yeah.
alternative. She went really alternative.
And then
What is-
she like fell off.
Is there anything attractive about being alternative? I don't know.
I mean, if you're a part of that alternative group, then yeah.
She was cute. She wasn't hot.
She was hot.
No, she was cute.
Dude, growing up, I don't even know what show she was
No,
on.
not when she was on the show after that.
What show?
I don't
She was
know.
on some Disney show.
Was it Disney? I
Bella
thought it was
Thorne. Hot.
Nickelodeon.
I'm looking at Bella Thorne. Oh,
No, there's
all right, this one. Is she hot now? Is she hot?
that's a good picture.
That's not bad.
She's cute.
John nudes, where are they?
You want my nudes?
No,
Uh,
that guy does.
John nudes. John. You want the John nudes, dude? Those are out
You want
there.
the Johns?
Those are out there. You can see the V of my penis.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I remember. Are you
John
talking
nudes.
about the shower video?
Yeah, that's on your. You guys have child pornography on your computers.
The
I don't
fuck?
have that
I'm
anymore.
reporting you.
I'm glad.
What are you talking? Oh, what?
John once sent a picture to not a picture, a video of
I
him.
sent it to Alex.
Okay, he sent a video at some point to
That's
somebody
illegal. That is illegal.
of him in the
I was
shower, like
16.
naked, bent over, so you can't
Statute
see
of
his dick,
limitations.
and like with the video, so he's like bent over with
I'm not-
with the video on the floor, the camera on
The
the floor.
most scandalous thing is the
Hey guys, how's it going?
the most scandalous thing is the vein on my forehead.
That was very scandalous.
That was the thing.
Like it didn't
There
didn't
was
show any
no-
of your
no.
your genitalia.
yeah,
but,
no
you know,
genitals.
you saw
like,
the dick root.
I saw the giant pulsing vein in your forehead.
For all I know, he was wearing.
There's still
underwear.
that picture of you in the bushes, like in a certain
Oh,
location.
oh, and you
yes.
see the forehead.
And you
Oh,
see,
yeah.
like you just see your head sticking out of the bush, and
you
I just see the massive
and you see
forehead
the
vein.
vein just popping out, baby.
It's
I seem to.
nuts.
I remember you made a certain noise while that video was being
I
taken.
said, "Ree." Why did I? I don't know why I said that. Yeah, no, I was standing behind the bushes because we were waiting for a bus in school, and yeah, no, why was I behind the bushes? Why?
You were taking like a.
It was
video.
Alex that took the photo. It was Alex because he was
It was
there.
a video.
It was a video, and like it was so. Like I was like Ree, and then like I came out.
Sure.
It was funny, and yeah, no, there were other people looking like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would
oh,
too.
Man, it was funny. Those were the good old days when you could just sit down, relax, and just you took it easy, man. Like it was all joke, you know. You reminisce over the good old days. Those are the golden days.
High school.
Oh, for me at least, college is fucking boring as all Christ. I don't even like going there. Like with high school, there was a sense of community. Like I knew everybody that went to that high school. The people in college. Like I'm in the same.
Sounds like a you problem.
No, maybe obviously maybe I need to extend out, but like I like these people be in my group and I don't even know their fucking names.
Oh, that's your problem.
Like I don't know their last name, I don't know their first names. It's just like it's just complete business, and it's like there's nothing. But like I could tell you the name of like kids I hadn't even ever been in a class with in high school. Because, you know, there was just more of a sense of community. And then, like, you know, you just walk by new people every day in college, and it's just like, oh, fuck this. And then, I don't know, it's just so business and profit-oriented college. Like, they just want your money, and then they want you out. And then it's like, I don't really know any of these.
But you can freaking.
Yes, you can. I'm
you
not saying
make
you can't.
friends.
Yeah, okay. I have made friends. I'm just saying that, like, the sense of community. Are you denying that the sense of community in high school is greater than that? Is not greater than that in college?
I think it's just a different dynamic. I think like because you're required there, because you're required to go to school or high school, like you're kind of all you're all in it together. I guess college you're only there generally if you choose to, and so like you can have as many friends or more friends in college than you did in high school, but you have to choose to do it. You can't. You're not forced to do it.
So you enjoy college more than high school, I take it.
Yeah, I think so.
I enjoy overall. I do enjoy college more than high school because of the freedom and just like the flexibility.
Like
it
you
offers,
should.
but-
You. I guess. It depends what you do. You can certainly enjoy it less, but if you choose, you can enjoy it more, and you'll have the freedom to do it. So.
All I'm saying is my social standing. I don't think it's my social standing in high school is far higher than that in college.
But it
social
should
standing
be
doesn't-
higher, or like you are able to make it higher than it was in high school if you wanted to.
Give
And
people your Discord.
You can actually like drive and spend money and do those things.
I hate talking to those kids. They're so fucking, especially computer science kids are some of the worst people to talk to.
Well, then don't talk to them.
They're
Talk to
very-
somebody else.
How am I? Who? Where do I meet these kids?
Oh, you
fucking just
you
chilling?
go to clubs. You go to different meetings, or
clubs,
you go
man.
to
Oh,
events.
I work, dude. I'm like a fucking 30-year. I'm like a 30-year-old man that goes to fucking college.
You're a boomer.
I go there like it is complete bit. Like I gotta go to work. Like these guys are like, the group is gonna
This
meet up,
true.
huh?
Network within your major. This is true, John.
Fuck those kids. They're gonna want to network with me.
What?
Be
No,
something.
fuck, John.
What?
You understand how networking works? you have to go out and meet people.
No, they have to fucking. They should bend over for me.
Maybe they should, but they don't know. They don't know how.
Oh,
They don't know that they
fucking will.
they don't know that they should do that because you never walked
They'll
up to them
regret
and
it.
told
They'll
them.
be okay. Listen,
How do they know who to bend over for if they've never met the person to bend over for?
Yeah.
guys, I'm in their fucking class.
Like John,
It's not
they're actually bending over like for you, spreading their cheeks.
You're just
but,
not there.
But like you're so like antisocial, you don't see it.
really.
Yes.
I don't know. It just seems like it seems to me like
They bend their cheeks like 2 minutes after class ends, but the problem is that like as soon as class ends, you're gone. So
they're all gone. Like what the fuck? What happens at the when that bell rings or whatever, when it's over, the hour's over, the kids walk. And obviously, yes, I know John. You always have an excuse for everything. Listen, the kids walk and they talk to their friends and they're going home. Like nobody's just sitting outside, talking about class as it just unfolded.
Maybe.
And I take all online courses.
Yeah, well, that's a problem.
Yeah, man.
John, that's a problem. Why'd you do that?
Python programmers bend their two cheeks. Yeah,
They do.
Generally, Python programmers?
No,
I don't know a single one. There's no such thing as a Python programmer.
What do you mean? There's no such thing as a
programmers.
Python programmer.
There's programmers.
You're telling me there's people that don't program Python for a job?
I'm sure.
What would you call
No,
those
they're
people?
called programmers. They're called programmers who know Python. You're not Python program. I'm a Python. Who puts it? No, they say they're a programmer that knows Python, and maybe they list other things they know.
What if they only know Python?
Huh?
Like they've never done
Okay,
anything
they're still a
else.
programmer that knows only Python. But typically you don't, like you said, if you're talking about like I'm a web programmer, I'm a software, okay, those are two different. But nobody nobody says I'm a JavaScript programmer. Who the fuck says that? Nobody's ever said that.
People say I
They
script.
say I'm a programmer.
in
No,
Java.
people say they're freaking.
Yeah,
I
but that's not their
primarily
title.
script in
That's not their
Java.
title. Like, okay, if you're like, I'm a back-end web developer, I'm a front-end web developer, I'm a full-stack web developer. Nobody ever says I'm an HTML developer, I'm a CSS developer, I'm a JavaScript developer.
Good.
Could be
They're
fucking retarded.
No, they wouldn't be wrong saying that. But
No, but that's not like you don't want to pinhole. You're like, I only know Java. No, you say you're a
Wow,
programmer.
local, reasonably sized company in our area. Google job posting, JavaScript developer. Another job posting for a local company, senior JavaScript developer. Local company, front end JavaScript developer. Wow, look at all these job postings that have the title as JavaScript developer.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, but I'm saying just you are
Full
like.
stack.
I'm saying what I'm disputing is like you're a programmer. Like a programmer isn't like someone that just knows a language. A programmer is far more than that. A programmer is someone that knows it's a thought process. It's a mentality.
Wow.
Like
Python developer, Java or Python developer. Python developer. These are job listings with the titles. Python developer. Wow.
Mhm.
Amazing. Junior Java or Python developer.
Mm-hmm.
Python engineer.
Okay.
Python developer. So clearly they do use Python or Java developer as a job title.
Okay. What I'm saying is, those are stupid names. You are just you are either a programmer. I'm looking for a programmer that knows Python. I'm looking at like if you're actually going around saying I'm a JavaScript developer. Okay, no, you're a developer that knows JavaScript. Like if you only know JavaScript and you can only do anything in JavaScript, then you're not really a developer. A developer is someone that can develop a language is a tool, like a hammer. Like nobody ever says I'm a hammer professional. No, they're like I'm a craftsman now. I'm a mechanic. Like you do use the air drill, the air press, whatever it's called. You do use a hammer, you use a screwdriver, you use a ratchet. But nobody's ever like I'm a ratchet professional. No, a language is a tool. The programmer is the mindset.
well,
It is the thought process.
But then
It is
there's
the
also the
breaking down.
difference between like a carpenter, a plumber, fucking a woodworker.
Yeah,
not
and they
that,
use a
but-
different set of tools.
I mean, but
I mean, whatever,
Like-
whether it's retarded or not, at the end of the day, I'm just telling you that all these companies are using it.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So I don't know.
But like a plumber.
Like
doesn't
I
go-
don't understand though. What's the problem? Like if the job title is JavaScript developer,
I'm saying if like
and
you're
you spend your time
okay, if your job
developing things with
if you're
JavaScript.
I'm saying if you're describing yourself as a JavaScript developer,
if that's what you do,
if
that's your job, what's the problem? I don't get it.
There's no problem.
Like if the
Jake-
if the company says that you're a JavaScript
Jake,
developer and
okay,
somebody
okay,
asks
Jake, I'm not saying this is not like some hill I'm like going to like this isn't something I feel that strongly about.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that it's kind of stupid. It really just shows like it to me it's a red flag. Like I'm a Java, like to me it's like, oh, so you only know Java? Is that the only thing you can do? Like like what if I need you to pick up something else and learn? Like is JavaScript like that? Is that it? Is that your end all be it? No, you say you're a developer, you're a programmer. That's what you say because it's here are the things I know. I know Python, I know this, but when you say you're a programmer, you're not saying like I know this language. A language is a tool that you use to get a job done.
But so
A
but,
programmer
but you're
knows
saying
that-
but
okay.
a program like okay. But if I have a company, right?
Yes.
Let's say and I need let's say, I have a position open.
Yes.
And I need somebody not to know, I don't know, C just for argument's sake, like C++. I don't need somebody to know Python. I don't need to
All right.
know somebody to know HTML. I need somebody to know JavaScript.
Yeah.
I don't like I'm going to say that I need a JavaScript developer. I'm not going to say I need a programmer. I'm going to say a JavaScript developer.
Okay, fine. Okay,
And if somebody asks you what you do for your job, right? Unless I guess what I'm saying is like there's like I guess you're saying personally you don't believe in or you're saying I think it sounds like what you're saying is that you either can't specialize in language or you shouldn't. And okay, that may be true, but what I'm saying is like clearly all these positions want you to at least focus on one language.
I'm saying C++. Okay, you're applying for a JavaScript job. I mean, that's fine. But what you say is, I'm a programmer. I know JavaScript. Here's what I've done in JavaScript. Blah blah. But
No.
a programmer,
Okay,
listen,
whatever.
a programmer comes in. A programmer, you don't like honestly. A programmer is a man who has a specific skill set, specific mindset, can break down problems and can reassemble them. And a programmer, it's not so much what tool he uses, but that he knows which tool is the right tool for the job. If I'm building a database, like an actual programmer can tell you what are the best languages for building a database. You got Ruby, you have PHP, you have C++ sometimes.
I think this is just your personal belief of what a good programmer is.
Huh?
This is just your personal belief of
This
what
is
a good programmer is.
for anything. Like you
No,
look
this
at-
is just your personal
Hold on,
belief.
wait, Jake, hold on, wait. I mean, listen. Obviously, you're more invested in this, all right, but like, okay, a plumber, a plumber.
All right, you know what?
A plumber,
I
a plumber.
don't care.
No, a
I don't
plumber.
care.
Okay, hold on.
don't
Well,
care.
Jake, calm down.
You said you don't care. I don't care.
All
So
right,
stop talking about it.
Jake. Okay, all right, sorry.
Next topic. What's up?
I don't know.
All right.
Alex, you got anything in the bag? Maybe some stuff we didn't touch on last time?
Absolutely fucking not.
All right. That's good.
All right, ladies.
How long have we been going for?
Alex?
Hour and 7 minutes.
All right, that's good enough.
Is that what we are, though?
Yes, that's what
Good
we
enough?
are. Yes.
Great.
This one didn't have an intro, and the other ones are usually like an hour 15 at least.
So this was actually longer than usual.
So,
Yeah.
if you add on a 10-minute intro, there you go.
We did it.
Yeah, that was great.
Congratulations, everyone.